In this, our time of consequence, it is up to us to have the courage, the boldness to take these actions. And I believe that these actions will result in what our airmen need, which is one Air Force, and what the Joint Force demands, which is one Air Force, what the nation demands, which is one Air Force, to meet the challenge and ensure we can continue to fly, fight, and win, and deliver air power anytime, anywhere.
U.S. Air Force operational doctrine has been refreshed and realigned to answer the call of developing one Air Force. To meet this goal, it is imperative that all airmen understand air power application and arm themselves with the knowledge and tools to put mission command into action. As the guiding foundation for realizing one Air Force, AFDP 3.0 Operations, 3.0.1 Command and Control, and 5.0 Planning provide the proven best practices and guiding principles to navigate the challenges of great power competition. AFDP 3.0 Operations is the cornerstone doctrine that connects airmen to their larger purpose in the Joint Force and explains the enduring context of the competition continuum. The publication is centered around the core Air Force functions of air superiority, global precision attack, rapid global mobility, global intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, and command and control. These 5 core functions, along with the U.S. Air Force's distinct support capabilities, contribute to the joint functions and enable joint all-domain operations. All airmen should read AFDP 3.0 to better understand AFORGEN, the ACE scheme of maneuver, and the future concepts that will deliver air power anytime, anywhere for the joint fight. AFDP 3.0.1 Command and Control restructures our previous C2 doctrine, AFDP 3.30, and connects the C2 function to operations. It presents entirely new content that articulates C2 to enable the U.S. Air Force to adapt its force presentation, respond to great power competition, and actualize mission command. A dominant focus of this publication is understanding the mission command framework of centralized command, distributed control, and decentralized execution by categorizing the major C2 activities of planning, preparing, executing, and assessing. Together, these activities constitute the C2 process that models what subordinate commanders are required to accomplish in the distributed control framework. Additionally, 3.0.1 provides amplifying information on C2 systems through 2 major elements: the organization of personnel, facilities, and equipment, and the emerging technologies that enable effective communication and decision-making. The organization of personnel includes information on Wing A staffs, Theodore AFOR staffs, and the role of the Air Operations Center. Technological elements include emerging doctrine on the Advanced Battle Management System and human-machine teaming that will enable joint all-domain command and control. The process of updating our command and control doctrine identified a doctrinal gap in sub-theater air component planning that spurred the creation of an entirely new doctrine publication. AFDP 5.0 Planning provides airmen at all echelons a methodology to tackle complex problems by introducing the Air Force planning process. The Air Force planning process is derived from the joint planning process to focus on problem solving below the theater air component level. The Air Force planning process is applicable from basic training and pre-commissioning until an airman transitions to joint planning on an air component staff or higher. It is a step-by-step guide for planning initiation, mission analysis, COA development, COA analysis and wargaming, COA comparison, COA approval, and plan or order development. The output of the Air Force planning process is a plan or order that transmits commander's intent and clear direction to subordinates. This process will help the Air Force adopt the mission command philosophy of leadership and strengthen the capability and capacity of sub-theater echelons to accept distributed control. Together, these new and refreshed doctrine publications are foundational for all airmen. They are crucial warfighting documents that guide the application of air power, growth of mission command, and our ability to adapt to complex problems. Check out the entire library of U.S. Air Force Doctrine at www.doctrine.af.mil and arm yourself with the guiding principles that are leading our effort towards becoming one Air Force.